Rosito le gusta danza cuando estudió en la escuela. Pajarito se de botín cuando visita a su abuela. Si necesita una amiga, debe hablar con un ratoncito. Si quiere ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves, todo. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves.
Okay, guys. I think we are just about ready to begin. Straight away he coughs. I'm going to start with some bad news. The reason why this stream is so delayed, first of all, I apologise for the late start for the stream. I've spent the last, must have been about an hour, fiddling with OBS, trying to make things work, trying to improve the stream. And I'm not saying that there's no chance of it being improved for tonight, but for now at least, I've been fiddling with it for ages, it's been stressing me out, stuff isn't really working, so I thought you guys have been sat here waiting long enough. I wanted to get the stream started in case things suddenly did work, I could go straight in and start the stream. It's just unfortunate that it's not quite working out how I want it to. Basically what I'm trying to do, Jay Whitman said it in the chat just now as well. Jay Whitman was saying about how I got the improvements up and ready to go. And what's this? I can give hand with OBS set up when you have time. Yeah, it's not so much that. I knew what to do to get the different things set up and working. It's just, I'm trying to get the face cam working, mainly. Putting all the software on and things like that. And I need a free USB port somewhere in my desktop for my camera to plug in. And I also need to actually find the camera. Because I got the software off a disk. Put that in, got that to work. Just needed to find the actual camera. So that's been a bit of a pain. And because of that, the sidebars and everything haven't quite worked out. Jack did get back to me though with his logo designs, and I've told him which one I prefer. So he's hopefully going to, at some stage over the next however long, set me up something there. In which case I'll be able to update all my logos, which would be awesome. So I like my existing logos, they're very, very cool. But at the same time, I think updating a couple of them just so they're a little bit different would be a good idea as well. Having a wide variety of logos, that's the main thing. When I was at school, I did ICT business as one of my subjects. And we had to, for an assignment, set up a cake selling company. And we ended up coming up with two different logos, one that was aimed at adults and one that was aimed at kids. And both of them were successful in what they were designed to do. Problem is, the software that I used to make those logos, first of all I don't own. It was, I think it was Serif I used, or something like that. And second of all, it's been about 6 years since I last used it, so I'm a little bit rusty. So that's a shame. Plus, I can't actually afford to buy Serif at the moment, which is also a pain. And a big one at that. But today, guys, I am in a good mood, which is why I haven't yet given up on getting OBS to respond and do what I wanted to do. And the reason I'm in a good mood is because of football. For those of you who know, I am a Stevenage fan, and I am a Newcastle fan. And both of my teams won their matches today. Stevenage beat Accrington 2-1, and Newcastle beat Leicester City 1-0. So I am very, very happy. I've got two teams who know how to win matches, and that makes me happy. So because of that, I came home in a good mood. That's why I came home at 5:30. That's why I haven't had all day to tinker with OBS. I was going to do it this morning, but we're actually having our bathroom redone right now, so I was having to help out with that a little bit. So that's the reason why things haven't quite worked how they were supposed to. So I can only apologise for that, guys. Right now I am fiddling around with with my camera again, trying to get that to work. You could probably hear it in the background. At the moment it's saying it's got compatibility issues. It is an old camera. It is an old camera. I'm trying to think how many years old it is. Let me see. Try this one. This would be annoying if it doesn't work. It was working earlier when I tried it. Okay. I will get the game started in a second, guys, as well. So I need to see what's been happening on the server since I was last online. Haha. That's not very good. It only goes up to Windows 7, hasn't got an option for Windows 8. I might try this and see if it works. It is extracting files. We might be in luck here, guys. We might be in luck. I could have sworn it worked earlier. At least I think it worked earlier. I might have been doing something else by mistake. Here you can currently see the top of the Windows support website. Oh, please don't run slow. Right, tell you what. Whilst this is skipping along, let me see if I can join the server. Right, so there's one person in the server at the moment. So I should make that number 2. So how's everyone doing anyway? How's everyone's weekend been going so far? Mine's been pretty good, like I said. Good results in the football. My sort of half-third team, Chelsea, my mum supports Chelsea, they won today as well, so the whole family's in a good mood sports-wise. So it's been a good weekend for football in this house. Steamers didn't win convincingly though. They were 1-0 up. We actually went 1-0 up inside a minute. I just realised what's turned. Give me a second. I just realised you can't actually. Let's take that tube out of my mouth. You can't actually see the game because I forgot to turn the banner off. There we go. Now you can see it. See how the update's going. Okay. Let's go into the game first. And then I'm going to fiddle with trying to get the... Do I have to download mods? Have you put more mods into the game, Corporal? This is Corporal still. Yeah, Corporal still in the chat. Star Driver _1. Hello, welcome. Sorry, buddy. I've been so caught up in what's been going on. It downloads the updates. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it's now downloading updates. I mean, hey, if it makes things work better, I can't complain, can I? Right. So once this is downloaded, in fact, while this is downloading, I'm gonna leave you for a second, guys, because I need to find the camera. So give me 1 second. It should take me a little bit longer than a second. Roughly about 5 minutes. I know roughly where in my room it is. I just need to dig it out. So give me a second, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. That was a lot more tiring than I thought it would be. Providing I haven't clicked the wrong thing, everything should be working now. Skype seems to recognise that I've got it set up, ready to go. Just close all this stuff. Right, I can see it. Let's see if I can add it in. Now I haven't set it up properly yet, so there's a chance that everything's going to just stop. Well, hey. Okay. It's not the greatest of quality. In fact, it's really, really bad quality. Let's move myself. Is everyone happy with me there? Let me know if you're not. See, I'm still wearing my Stevens shirt. I like my colours. Do people like me up in this top corner, or would they prefer me to be somewhere else? Yeah, you see me. For those of you who haven't seen me before, this is what I look like, and I can only apologise. I think something like that. Like that. There we go. Okay. So that's how we're set up. I'm going to move myself down twice. So if I have a new follower or if I have a donation, that comes up on top. By the way, guys, my donation page is fully up and running now. Everything should be working as it should be. So don't be afraid to do that. Actually, really, I need this to go down a couple more. There we go. You need a beard. I have a beard. Can you not see my beard? Look, I've sort of got one. I'm not sure if I'm happy with the camera there, or should I move it over under the screen? I can tilt it up a little bit more though. Something like that, perhaps. Yeah, that looks better. And then over this way a little bit. So it needs to turn. No, that way. Yeah, that'll do. Right, I can hear the game whirring away, so let's actually go and see what's going on in the game, shall we? If it loads up now. There we go. Right. Okay, let's see who's in the chat. So we've got Corporal Rest, we've got Akame, we've got Jay Whitman, Scoutman, Star Driver, and Total Mark. Okay, awesome. I can hear people welding away, so there's people online with us. But I can tell you, Total Mark is the only person online right now. Anyone else who wants to come online, feel free to do so. You can see how I've got my room set up now. My keyboard is directly beneath the camera. So I need a stool or something that I can sit on. I don't have one, unfortunately, so I have to sit like this for the time being. Oh, wow. Someone has been hard at work in here. Oh, wow, oh, wow. Does this open? Looks like it might do. If I press that, it does open. And this appears to be the other side. Wow. I can't play for a while. Okay, Akame. This looks fantastic. Well done, Total. This is brilliant. I was contemplating leaving the sides bare, but this is actually looking very, very impressive. And close the door again. So I'm guessing this is all stuff that Sherman hasn't seen either. Sherman, by the way, tonight, guys, probably won't be online. He might join us a little bit later. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I know he won't be joining us now because he's busy doing stuff. So is there anything new out here? No. Not that I can see. Nope, nothing new out here. Okay. Let's just drop down here. That all looks the same as it was before. Glad you like it. Finished it about 2 AM this morning. Crikey. Corporal, that is commitment, buddy. They're the rotors for the door. I should know that. There's the Growler. Those of you who haven't met the Growler before. This is the Growler. This is going to be our rescue ship and our recovery ship. I don't think much has changed. He's got the blue glass panels now though, so that looks cool. So yeah, everything here looks good. And everything here looks good. Okay. Outside, my favourite view. Yeah, that's still in place. The M4J hangar. And then up. In fact, let's go down here first. So I'm curious, first of all, as to what the heck that is. Corporal, if you're able to tell me what this is. What any of this is. I'm going to take a swipe at... That's some kind of elevator system. That goes upside... that goes up and down. And we have an access hatch here. Okay. So what's in here? Oh wow. And this takes us pretty much back outside again. It's another lift. How does it work, Corporal? Like, how do I... Can I call it from this level, or do I have to be upstairs? Let's explore it from out here, shall we? So you can see there's two pads. There's the one I just banged my head on. In fact, it looks like there's a mezzanine floor in here as well. So that is definitely the elevator. And it goes up to that floor there too. Again, we have another access hatch. If I open this door, more just like this. That wall needs to be welded up down there. I might do that in a minute. I haven't got many plans as to what to do in the stream tonight, guys, so if you've got any ideas, let me know. I was going to do the tunnel, but I've been beaten to it, so I can't complain of that, I suppose. It shows a good efficiency. Right, and then finally we come to this bit here, which again has an access hatch and connects up to the rest of the conveyor network. Has these cool T-junction conveyors as well, which are pretty cool. And then if you come out, now this bit needs to be redone so you can get on and off. I am intrigued by how this works. Is it just a case of push a button and off you go, or what? Total Mark, do you know how this works? I am at a loss. guessing he doesn't know. Let's go back up the top, because I got some more cool things to show you guys. Like over here, we have an elevator. Now I know how this one works. Come in here and press the button. Now I'm not sure if the doors close when you press the button, so let's find out, shall we? No. The doors don't oh no, that's just Hammerhands joining. Oh, Hammerhands, if he hasn't been in for a while, he's gonna have the shock of his life. I've no idea when he was last in. God, it's weird seeing myself on screen. Right, so this now hits the bottom, and I'm going to take a guess that the doors don't open either. Oh wow, no, the doors do open. But those ones don't close. Oh, that's cool. So if I now go back up, will these doors close? No. Okay, so there's a little bit more needed in the way of automation, but it looks fantastic. Engine Eron Deck, and Kubarumek. Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. You are seeing Facecam for the first time. They are closed, did you say? Oh yeah. Okay, now I see how it works now. It's a small time delay, but that's fine. The main thing is they do work. So as we get to the top now, they should open. There we go. Okay, Corporal. You've outdone yourself now, buddy. That is brilliant. That is very, very clever. If we come across here, this is something that Sherman was working on, but I still don't quite know what he's got planned for it yet. It's to do with... Well, it was to do with crew quarters, but then I told him about my plans for crew quarters, and I think he's changed his mind a little bit. But this is the room that he built. That didn't happen. They just don't do it instantly. It's all Mac. Okay, Mac then deserves the credit for that. Now this door here has a sensor, so as I approach it, it opens automatically. Mac seems to be our automatic guy. He's our go-to guy for automation. Now these are... Oh, that isn't. That does something, but I'm not 100% sure what. The straight consoles are these ones. You can actually set them up to do things. So in the case of this room here, if I go up to this window and show you, the landing pads are actually down there. I kind of preferred this glass when it was clear. Not sure what I can do about that. But the landing pads are down there. You can see they've got the lights on. From here, this can become the control room for those landing pads. You can actually turn the lights on and off, which I think is really, really cool. Save energy when it's needed, etc. And if you come through this door, we've got a charging station here, which I'm going to just quickly charge up my energy. Like so. And now if I come into this room here, my favourite view on the whole game was here, and it's kind of been ruined a little bit by the fact that this glass is a lot more blue than it was before. But this is one of my favourite rooms. Sherman's favourite room, incidentally, is the one that we just come from, but this is my favourite room. I like how it's all set up. You almost got 360-degree view of what's going on outside. I think it's really, really good. He did a really good job with this. And again, just the shape of the room and the way the roof slopes and this little corridor bit all lit up, it is all perfect. So let's go back outside. Where the heck am I going to go now? What can I show you guys now? Any more hidden projects, Corporal, that I don't yet know about? This is another view of the new elevator. There's Creatus as well, my little welding ship. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not 100% sure what that is. This is our storage system, though. If I joined your game and downloaded all the mods, would the mods still be active if I was to switch to my file? That's a very good question, Akame. You'll have to ask Corporal that question, so I'm not 100% sure. We need to make the walkway too wide. The one at the top, yeah. I said that to Sherman yesterday when he was designing his room, that we'll have to make the walkway bigger for it to work. This conveyor, it should be repainted green really, but that's a very pedantic thing to say. I was going to show you guys our sorting system. So again, this is all the work of Corporal and Mac. Each one of these cargo containers can support a different type of item. So for instance, this one is the bulletproof glass one. This one down here is for refined ingots, although it's got this scrap metal here as well, which we don't... Can that scrap metal not go into a refinery? Apparently not. What else have we got? That's all for that bit. Cargo container for computers. There's an ore container. So that's where all the ore goes when it gets unloaded. Your file of the same world. I think yes, no. Yeah, cache, yeah, something the buttons can't place. You have to pick and choose the mods. Okay. We can add a mod that can make all doors prefixed with auto door become automatic. That might be handy. We've got all these arc furnaces as well, which aren't being used at the moment, but they should be used in the future. Connectors that are full of stuff, more assemblers, more connectors, some arc furnaces upstairs which I haven't shown you yet, some refineries upstairs which I haven't shown you yet, with some uranium, which for some reason hasn't been thrown into the reactor. So we've got a pretty big storage system, as you can see. I won't go through them all, but if you count up the number of cargo containers, we got a lot. Okay, now I'm going to show you one of my other favourite rooms. This is Mac's hangar. You can see it's a big wide open space at the moment. But that's where he can dock his ship. That connector still needs to be fixed. Type sort faction. Does that need doing every server restart? Need about 30 containers in total. What do you mean by type sort faction? Need about 30 containers in total. So that gives you an idea as to how big our storage system is going to become. Now this is the Scottish flag. It's not an X on the wall like I thought it was. It's a Scottish flag. But from a distance, that looks quite impressive really, doesn't it guys? That looks quite impressive. And if I come over here and go up these stairs, this is his little med bay, and he's got the windows so he can look out onto his hangar below. He's got the passenger seats. That all looks really cool. But this other wall is the impressive one for me. Look at that. 4 refineries. These are assemblers. Yeah, six assemblers with some arc furnaces behind this setup as well. He's also got... Is that a bit of asteroid sticking through? I think that's a bit of asteroid sticking through. And he's got a little doorway here, which eventually is going to head off into the base as well. You can sort of see roughly. There's some stuff down there anyway. There's a floor sensor down there too. What's the floor sensor for? But yeah, that's a good view of that. And then the final thing I want to show you guys involves flying through this door. Type it in game chat. Oh, there we go. Sorting all faction and shared blocks toggled on. Awesome. Okay, so we're back in here. And you see these big Solid walls. Well, if I come over here and if I go up to this button, it's a little bit high up, but there you go. Press T, get out of the way, so you can get a nice view. There's our blast doors opening, guys. So you have a fantastic view out into the universe. Really, really, really nice view. Who have we got? Darth Andrea, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Murdoch Jones, Non-Soul, welcome to both of you as well, to the chat and the stream. It's the first time I'm using Facecam, so hello everyone. And let's go grab a drink quickly. Need to get rid of the catwalk to drop that button down. Oh! Yeah, because it's flipped over. Yeah, I see what you mean now, Corporal. Because it's flipped over, the collision box is technically on top rather than underneath. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Drillus is actually where I parked him for once, which is cool as well. Lift button floor sensor. Does this actually work? What does it do? First of all, I'm guessing the lift is up the top again. So let's call it down. I have to keep reminding myself that I'm on camera, not to do anything stupid. What is this sorting? Is it a mod or a default? It's a mod. Right, that's to detect the lift, to tell the timer to allow it to work. Okay, that's cool as well. Oh, no, that's cool as well. The red light turning to the green light. That's the kind of traffic light setup I want over here as well for the rovers once that starts. So let's start the lift. If we stand at the front here, it sorts the inventory to selected containers, ref and something. Get a nice view of our hangar here, guys, as you go up. This is a terrific base we've got built now, and none of it would be possible without the guys who've helped out. Everyone in the faction has done a top job. Really, really good job. Okay, we're approaching the top. Top door's open. In case you're wondering what this is as well, guys, this is an inhaler stick thing. It's very strong, but it clears my throat and it clears my nose, so I can actually talk to you guys for a little bit longer. It smells horrible, mind. That has to be done. So I'm guessing we have the we have the red and green up here as well. Fantastic. Now this is the catwalk that Corporal said needed to be made wider. This was originally built by Slip, and I think if we make it too wide, like Corporal said, run it straight across like that, all the way to the end, and then have that other little mini catwalk break off of it, that could work. That could be pretty cool. Let's see what people are saying. I should point out as well, I don't know how long I'm going to be on for tonight. I might take breaks every now and then. I've been streaming this game every day for 2 weeks now, and although we're making progress and that's really motivating, at the same time, me as a human is getting quite tired. So I'm not going to end early like I did last night, but I might take breaks. I can leave you guys with the music, so that's cool. And I might still talk in the chat, just not be on here, because I need to rest my voice as well. List you, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hopefully you enjoy it. Right. So what I really need is some steel plates. We need an access hatch on this first floor as well. That'd be handy. But it does give me another excuse to use the lift. So you've seen us go up, you see what that looks like. Let's go down. I'm going to stand right in front of the glass. There we go. It is a fantastic view. As soon as Sherman said to me yesterday about some kind of elevator to get from the bottom floor to the top floor, I knew exactly where it was going to go, and I knew that it had to be glass fronted. And like I said, Corporal and Mac did a really, really good job getting this all set up. Honey sweetened tea will help your throat and voice. I use it a lot when I do recording sessions. I would use that. I would, but I don't really drink tea, and honey doesn't go well with me. That's probably me being a bit too fussy now, but that is the way I roll. Let's grab some steel plates. And we go up in the lift again. Isn't this fun, guys? This is really fun. But welcome to the chat, Darth Andrea. Is it Andrea or Andrea? You have to let me know. Now, I'm never going to complain that this lift goes slow, because it gives you a really nice view out the window, and I know that if you run pistons too fast it causes all kinds of problems. There are times though where I wish it would go a little bit quicker, like when I'm on the stream and there's people watching and they don't particularly want to watch me going really, really slowly up, but there's not much I can do about that actually. I enjoy admiring what people have built just as much as I enjoy doing things quickly. And I'm never going to lie and say that this is all my own work, because believe me, it is not. Virtually, the biggest thing I have done in this game is start it up to begin with. And, well, start it up, bring the people in. Oops. I think that collapsed. Start the game up, bring people into it, and come up with some ideas. Every major project, like the tunnel, I started the tunnel but I didn't finish the tunnel. I started the lift but I didn't finish the lift. I did start and finish the floor though. I did the vast majority of that with Creatus, and all my ships I've built myself. Creatus, forgotten their names now. Creatus, Drillus and Spius. Either works. Cool. In that case I'll call you Andrea, because that sounds more like how I would say the name. The server lag should be less tonight as the autosave is off. There is a big dark area under the small catwalk. Yes, there is. That will be amended shortly. And also auto backup, that is on. Okay, cool. That's cool then. Right. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. At least you can see me when I'm getting distracted now, and I don't just suddenly go quiet. I suppose that's a bonus. Right. Number 1. Steel block. And then got to do it. Is it really not going to let me fit through that gap? There we go. Grind all that stuff down and then go back to this. There we go. Start placing these blocks down again. Oh, nearly fell off then. That wouldn't have been much fun. Okay, so we'll do it to here for now. And then I need the edges again. This is slightly annoying having all these mods now because I knew where it was. What's it called? Full cover wall. There it is. So that's going to have to go... Can't put it there because it's going to collide with the other one, so it's going to have to go like that. 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, I can't go there, so we have to grind that one down. You are dropping so much stuff and denting the floor. Am I really denting the floor? It is heavy armor. It shouldn't be dented by something falling. Or should it? Oh man. That control panel needs to be moved. So that's this bit done for now. That bit, I suppose it is important, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. What I am going to worry about is welding up the floor. God, look at me, guys. I'm actually doing something productive. Since you don't like honey or tea, if you have any ginger, toss some in a blender to turn into a fine powder and mix it with some whole milk. That will have a similar effect. Wow. I wonder who found that out. There are so many more others that you can use that have corner pieces. I know, I'm sure there are. I'm just sticking to what I know. Oh look, there's some stuff I dropped. Pick that up. The glass ones look a maze. I shall have to consider those. Someone else can always come around and replace these ones afterwards if they want to. I won't be offended. I hate grinding. It's such a tedious task. Right. Mac is online. He may be joining us. In fact, I think we have a corner piece mod installed for that item. Do we? That'd be cool. Like I said, someone else can come and replace these if they wish. Right now it's mainly there for practical purposes, to stop people from walking off the edge, like I've done a couple of times. So I'm really clumsy when it comes to that kind of thing. There we go. Now eventually something will go there, but I don't know what that will be yet. Just eventually. How's everyone doing in the chat anyway? Altarpul? Altarpul? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. You have to tell me how you pronounce your name because I don't want a lucky guess. Nope, just checked, it's not one we have installed. Okay. Are you online, Corporal, or are you... Excuse me. Are you just in the chat at the moment? Don't forget, guys, Moobot, which is... Where is the chat in relation to where you are? It's that way? I'm just watching myself back on my stream. I do this a lot. He's currently working on his server. Okay. Yes, that way. That way in the chat. Have a look at what Moobot's posting the links for. I strongly suggest that you go check out every single link that is coming on the chat tonight. Especially my blog. I wrote a new blog this morning, which went online. That was my second edition of Diary of a Student, which tells you all about my first 2 weeks back at university, which were adventurous, let's say. They were fun. I stopped playing this game co-op after I had built a massive cargo ship, 10 large cargo containers on it, and areas to dock multiple mining ships, as well as some refining capability and other amenities. I spent 2 weeks building that ship, and after I was finished, the next day someone tore it apart because they needed parts and didn't want to get them out of the community storage station. Wow, what an arse thing to do. They deserve a slap for that. They deserve a slap for that, that's for sure. If someone did that here, if someone came into our base and took apart someone's ship, just so they can build... I don't want to run into that. Just so they can build something for their ship, I think I will actually kick them from the game. That system... Actually, I need to use the elevator. That system is not going to be existent in this game. If anyone takes apart someone else's ship without asking permission first, they get kicked. We are a community, we help each other out. Yeah, Andrea, join us. You're more than welcome to join us. Yes, my energy is going down. That's why I need to go use the elevator so I can charge up. Thank you though, Scoutman. Thank you. You'll be surprised. People point things out in the chat that they think I know, but it turns out I don't know it. So I am grateful for all people pointing things out to me. So, Nonsoul said, I'm good, soon at 26% my Megastar base. Sounds good. This base, I'd say, is about 10% completed. And you see how big it is? 10%. Maybe not even that, maybe even 5%. We got big plans. This is all community built at the moment. Everyone's had a pitch, everyone's helped out. Once we've built the main base, there'll be a corridor which you can sort of, just past that green light on the right hand side, there's a gap. Just past, I've just said that bit. You go down that corridor, right to the other end, there's a door, which actually I'm going to show you guys now. There's a lot of people who weren't in the stream at the start. So if I scoot all the way down here, not on that side, down this side. This tunnel isn't actually as long. Did that really just happen? Yeah, I could have used the control seat, but I wanted to be down here anyway. And as you can see, I am a terrible jetpacker. I'm a good pilot, I'm just not a very good jetpacker. So yeah, I'm dead. Look, I bounced all the way back here. I think it's something to do with the fact there's no gravity down this end yet. So that needs to be done. I might do that in a second as well. But this, if I press this button, hopefully this will be set up with sensors soon. See, the door folds away. And here's the other side of the asteroid. Yes, Sherman. It's like I know you're here. I know you've come in, and I kill myself. If I fly out here and spin around, that's what the other end of our base looks like at the moment. But eventually we're going to have a hangar that might even end up being bigger than the one we've already got. You can even see the landing pad there. But halfway, roughly halfway. In fact, if someone... Oops, can't turn my jetpack off yet. If someone was to help me measure this out, that would be brilliant. But roughly halfway between this end of the base where I've just come from and this end of the base where I'm at now. Haha, didn't die that time. I can add auto door to that if you want. Yeah, that'll probably be a good idea. Hello, Death JD STN. Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream, buddy. But yeah, halfway between this end and that end, there'll be some kind of crossroads. It was going to be a four-way crossroad, but the fact that I could actually see round the asteroid to the landing pad suggests it might be more of a T-junction, which turns off to the right, and that'll go right into the asteroid. And if I come out the front door again, I'll come a long way out so you can see how big this asteroid is. Spin it around. It's going to head up as well. Maybe it wasn't such a brilliant idea building it into the bottom of the asteroid like this. Maybe it would have been a good idea building it higher up. But yeah, this whole asteroid is going to become a base. You can call me Death, it's fine, and thanks. Okay, Death, no problem. In all honesty, I don't have time to do co-op build projects anymore. Between 2 kids and physical therapy and other personal issues, I'm lucky to have a couple of hours a day to play games. Right now, I'm dealing with accounting issues for our quarterly taxes. Oh god, good luck with that, Andrea. Good luck with that. That sounds horrible. Not the kids, the accountancy bit. Passing Lurker, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Loads of new faces in here tonight. It's fantastic. It must be the face cam. Now you guys can actually see who I am. This is me, by the way. This is the best you're going to get with me. I think the light is complementing me slightly. It's doing a better job than it should be anyway. But yeah, I can spot something up here. Looks like Akame has found himself the base that he's been talking about. I'm trying to remember the way in. There's like a huge cavern. Where's he gone? He's 100 meters that way. There's a huge cavern in the middle of this asteroid, and that's where he's taken up residency right now. So somewhere in the front of this, I'm trying to remember exactly where. He showed me it the other day, and I've forgotten. Is it here? Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, this looks like it. I mean, look how vast this area is here, guys. And if I come over here, he started building his hangar. So these could end up being individual ship hangars, and then you'll blast out of here. We might need like a series of beacons so people don't get lost. It'll almost be like the Nether in Minecraft, where you can have like color-coded signs so people know where they're going. Death, I am looking for someone I can do a build project with. You can join us if you like, Death, if you can agree to the rules. If I can sneak in for the night, I'll make the crew quarters barrack shower rooms. Awesome. Okay, server needs restarting to enable auto door. Actually, I'm here because you were the top streamer listed for Space Engine. Am I really? Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't watch streams for face cams, I watch for games. I find caring about the gamer's face is kind of creepy. Thank you! I asked people for feedback on what they want from the stream, and face cam was quite a popular choice, but I don't think it's that important. Surely you want someone who knows what they're talking about, and knows what they're doing, and can actually do it, and be able to describe it. Death, there are some rules which are posted in the chat by Moobot every now and then. If you agree to the rules, you can add me on Steam. My Steam name is the same as my Twitch name. And then once everything is restarted on the server, I will invite you in. Oh, Moobot has deleted my Twitter link. Facecam is only really important if the streamer is playing a horror game. Oh, that's not going to happen with me then. No, no, no. Why is Moobot deleting my Twitter link? If you restart the server, yes. Okay, guys. I'm going to have to drop out of the game for a second whilst I restart the server. You have to bear with me a second. Updating stream, give me a few. Okie dokie. I'm never going to say that again. That sounds woefully bad. Let me just check why Moobot is deleting my links. Who else have we got in the chat now? Hat the Jack, welcome back, buddy. See if this works now. What the actual hell? Well, there is a link that's being posted. Every now and then. Need to restart the server. Let me just restart the server, and then we'll start again. And whilst this is loading up, I'm going to go back to my dictionary and learn English. I don't understand why so many are so vocal about wanting face cam. Heck, when fishing for streamers, I avoid ones with cams. Fortunately, I didn't notice yours till you mentioned it. At least it's not in your face and taking half the screen. No, no, no. God, no. I will quite happily put myself as a pinprick in the top right corner. Unfortunately, the chat box is in the top right corner, so I couldn't do that. Right, friend request sent. Let me just get that up. Yeah, when you first join the server, I should point that out now, actually. So it's like a little disclaimer I'm going to mention now. When you first join the server, you could be waiting upwards of, I don't know, 10-15 minutes for the mods to come in. Corporal and Mac went a bit nutty when it came to putting mods into the game. There's something like 75 mods that were first installed, including what the background looks like, which does look fantastic, by the way. Don't get me wrong, I do love the view. Right, I've got your death. You are in, my friend, and now I'm going to invite you into the Steam group. You have to be a member of my Steam group in order to join the server. And in some ways, people are missing out not being in my Steam group, because my Steam group has existed for over 12 months now, and up until 3 days ago, I only had 2 members. So you guys could have joined for free, basically, but well, actually not all of you guys, because I only met you guys over the last few weeks. That's not fair. But people who watch me on YouTube, you could have joined my Steam group a year ago, but you decided not to, even though I mentioned it in a few of my videos. And then when it came to this, everyone wanted to be in my Steam group. I know, Corporal. I know. Thing is, I know I can do it without having them as friends, but if they want to ask me questions and stuff, it helps if I'm on their friends list. They can send me a private message. I have a new follower. Hello, Jack. You haven't missed much, buddy. Just been going around seeing what's new. Yo, Fruity, thank you for following. I should probably move that follow bar so it doesn't cover my face. You hosting, or are you using the server tool? The Corporal is the runner of the server. The runner? The maintainer? The person who created the server. He just gave me the details I needed and helped me sign up, which was very, very good of him. What that means is I can now There we go. He hosts the server for me. Come on, desktop. There we go. Right. Server is back up, so I shall rejoin that in a second. And I'm going to move my followers to there. Death, thank you for following, buddy. Hello, Yo Fruity. Thank you for joining us. It means a lot. Oh, Non-Soul is following me as well. Or did I just say that one? Yes, Corporal hosts this for free, which is very, very nice of him indeed. That's why I'm very willing to give him maximum credit for everything at the moment, because he's done a really, really good job. Non-Soul, can you confirm that you know the rules of the game before you join us? The rules are in the chat. They've just been posted, actually. Oh, it looks like Moobot isn't deleting links anymore either. I will be looking at selling servers at some point, but I need to sort my infrastructure out for it. This is a very, very good server, though, guys. For those of you, if anyone out there has been debating about setting up servers, etc., this is a very, 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 very good server, run by a very dedicated team. Corporal and Mac work very, very well together, making sure this all works. Death. I love dual monitor setup. I can watch the stream and play game at the same time. Do you know what? I would kill for dual monitors right now. I have a TV on my wall there, which I use for my Xbox recording. Although it's going to come up on that side for you. My webcam is mirrored, by the way. So if I'm pointing at things and, you know, that's my right hand. So you can see that's my right hand, but it looks like my left, I think, on the screen. And I've got a big TV over there where I use... where I do desktop capture. That's right. In fact, no, that is coming up as my right hand. Huh. I swear it was mirrored a minute ago. Because I don't know. Right, Non-Soul accepts. So yeah, the whole thing of... I know you guys can join without actually being friends with me on Steam, but if you have any problems and things like that... I also recommend adding Corporal as a friend if he's okay with that, because he's very, very good to go to for stuff. I have a 42 inch as my main and a 22 inch as my second. I have a, I think it's a 32 inch as my main and a 22 inch for my second. I think that's 22 inches. I'm a man, I apparently don't know what an inch is. But there you go. Death, you can join the game in a second because I'm going to load it back up again. That's what I need to do. I need to load it back up again. Right, so if I click connect, Jack, I saw a question from you a second ago as well. Have you got loyalty points yet? Sort of. I have loyalty points in the sense of I can set up an Excel spreadsheet and count loyalty points that way. I haven't got any apps or widgets that can do it for me yet. So if anyone knows anyone, I think Corporal recommended one to me the other night, but I can't remember what it was he said. Right, Death. Once I've joined, I've got to download some more mods. We're going to have the fun times of watching that. Luckily, I've got my friend music playing in my ear, so I'm not going to have a meltdown. Let's grab a drink quickly. How many do we have? Oh wow, to be honest, Jack, I'm going to have to review what each person has done and come up with some ideas. I think you score quite highly though. I did email you back about the designs that you did, so I'm not sure if you got the email or not, but I do like them, they're all very good. I might come across a bit funny in the emails because like I look at my logo And I do like my logo. There's nothing wrong with my logo. I just thought it was time for an update, refresh it a little bit. So I got your email, I opened it, I looked at the pictures, and the first thing I thought was, oh dear, they don't look anything like my current one. And then I sat back and thought, that's actually what I wanted. So there's nothing wrong with them, really. They are fantastic designs. I should find a way to show the guys at some point what they look like. Darth Andrea, my girls are at the computer desk playing Kerbal Space Program. They're arguing over how much Delta V their rocket has. They're 6 years old and doing basic calculus. I've got Kerbal Space Program. I might have to stream that at some point as well. Kerbal Space Program, I used to love that game, and then they did the update which brought in career mode, and I realised I didn't like it so much anymore. Because I had to try and I was trying to do a series starting from the bottom working to the top, and I went down completely the wrong path. I got the wrong type of thrusters, the wrong power supplies, and stuff like that. And I wanted to start again, but none of my ships really got into orbit, so I sort of gave up on it a little bit. But, you know, if people in the stream tonight especially want to see me stream it in the future, I'm happy to do that. I'll have to find the time to do so, but I'm happy to do it. Yeah, Jack. Thing is that, I mean, the two that you gave me were good. They were good. What is Corporal's name on Steam if he does not mind me adding him? If he's still in the chat, then he'll tell you whether he wants you to add him or not. If not, you can always talk to me and then I'll go to him. Right, don't forget, guys who are joining. First thing you do once you've joined the game is join the faction. Let me see if there's any actual requests. Nope. Sherman was the last person to join. Kerbal Space Program announced this past week that their next update will officially take the game into beta. Oh, awesome! I'm hoping a couple of the bugs will be fixed then. I can't remember off the top of my head what they were, but when I was trying to make videos... If anyone wants to go on my YouTube channel, by the way, and check out my Kerbal videos, you get a really good laugh. Because at one point, I did actually kill Jebediah Kerman. But we won't go into that. We won't go into that. He's alive now, that's the main thing. He came back. I think what actually happened was his ship crashed and he ended up stranded somewhere, and it took him a little while to work his way back. But the main thing is he did it. Game over bot. What's that message? Something 0. I'm downloading game data now. Yeah, it is quite a Okay, Corporal, you don't have to accept any friend requests. I was just thinking, if people have problems with the game, you're probably the best person to talk to about it. You know a lot more about it than I do. But that's fine. So who have we got in the chat now? We got Corporal Reset, we got Darth Andrea, we got Death, Game Over Bot, welcome to you by the way, if I forgot to mention that. Hat the Jack, Jack Dubrovting, Mac, Non-Soul, Passing Lurker, Scoutman, Total Mark, and Yo Fruity. Did you? Death, you can still add me as a friend. I'm sure there'll be other people on here you can get chatting to and add as a friend. Just remember to ask their permission first. Game Over Bot is my bot. So how does it work then, Corporal? Is it actually working now, or do I need to set it up? I feel like poking it with a stick. Just be like, do something. Non-Soul, I need to be in Steam group. Oh yes, of course you do, sorry. That is totally my bad. So yeah, my Steam group was open to everyone, but now, because of this whole you have to be in the group to join the game kind of thing, it's closed, invite only. And only I can invite people at the moment. So I don't think I set anyone up as an admin apart from me. She'd have to be really nice to me, guys. I might make you an admin. Add GONSE for a group. That's our group for our server. Right. That's your group. Cool. Type exclamation mark Jeffries and it gives out points. Going AFK for about 20 minutes. Accountant is on the phone. I hate bloody taxes. I'm sure one day I'll hate taxes too. So why do I have 0 points? Oh goodness, here we go. So I'm guessing it starts now, from when you set it up into the stream. See what again, Corporal coming to the rescue just when we need some help. Access a door and add auto door to the name of the door. Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to switch the music back on because that seems to have gone. Jack, I think you have to say something other than exclamation mark Jeffries for it to work. Just a thought, buddy. How do I search for groups? Go on the Steam window, you go up to your name at the top and you go down to groups, and I think there's an option for search groups. I think. Not 100% sure, but I think. Right, so let's do the one at the end. I'm not going to die. I am not going to die. Sherman isn't in the room, so I'm not going to die. Do not do it to lift doors. No, no, no. Of course not. So, auto door. I take it you do it at the start, like that. Auto doors that currently work. Right, do it now, Jack. Do it now. You've said something different. Do it now. It might work. So does this now open automatically? No. The point thing, I do not get it. Yeah, Death, it'll take a little while. Tiny little while. Just hang in there though, buddy. It will fix itself. Surely. You got me to look at whilst you're waiting, so... Life could be worse. Okay, Corporal, you're going to have to explain how this loyalty points thing works before Jack's head explodes. That's not gone well at all. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to have to refresh my laptop. So I'm going to swap to the Moobot chat to see what's going on there for a second. See, I'm always playing with this. Where is it? I'm always playing with this. When I'm ill, when I've got a cold, I've always got my Albus Inhaler in my hand. I forgot the name of it for a second. It gives out points for when you are in the channel. So then how come... So Corporal's on 2 points, because you're in the channel. But Jack's been in the channel for a fair amount of time, and he's only on, well, he's on 0 points still. So how does that work? And someone like, actually no one's been here since the start. Oh, Mark's been here since pretty close to the start. Total Mark's been here since near the start. So Total Mark, if you were to do it, what score would it give you right now? Oh dear, stream's running slow again. That's all I need. I think it's based on time. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's what I want it to be. But I'd like one to be based on people. This hasn't worked, by the way. I put auto door. It has to go like that. Yeah, I'd like it to do it on people who are actually talking as well. And I've only just sent it to the channel. Oh, there we go. What do we do with the points? What you do with the points, Death, is the person with the most points at the end of each stream, once I've started receiving donations, this is, will win a prize, or game giveaway of some kind. Now, I know I keep talking about, what the heck's this? Oh, I've got some followers on Twitch. Awesome. Okay. So, I know I keep talking about my donation page, and you're probably sick to the back teeth of hearing me talk about it. But for those of you who don't know, I have a donation page on I'm Raising, which you can see. Moobot posts it in the chat every now and then. And what you do is you can go on there, minimum of £5 donation, and you can write a little message, and it comes up on the stream. And the reason why I'm asking for donations is, first of all, so I can afford some better equipment, like a better camera, for example. And give me a second. So yeah, a better camera, better monitor setup, better microphone, maybe a better keyboard as well, so I don't have to keep leaning forward like this, and all of that stuff. But the first thing I'm going to be spending some money on is game codes, Steam codes, so I can do game giveaways. So I can reward you guys for your loyalty, and that's where the loyalty points come into it. So the person who has the most points at the end, or at least that was the idea, although that might be different now with Corporal, what he's saying right now. You can do raffles based on points as ticket purchases. So it'll be some kind of system where the person with the most points wins a giveaway. Or, I thought that was moving for a second. Or there'll be a raffle based on the number of points that you have. You'll be able to buy more tickets, and therefore have more of a chance of winning. That seems to be the two options right now. Corporal? My catwalk's disappeared. If you send me the link, Corporal, I will put it into the chat, so it won't get muted. Or blocked, or whatever you call it. Don't forget to pay attention to Moobot, guys. Moobot is the future. For now. Until I decide that I don't want Moobot anymore. But, you know, that might be a long way down the line yet. It never saved. Oh, brilliant. Well, I don't particularly fancy doing all this again. Right, that sounds like my message from Corporal, which hasn't come through on my laptop because my laptop is an arse. So, give me a second. Ah, there we go. It's come through now. For some reason it comes up as an option for a link, and then you try and click it as a link and it doesn't link it, so that's strange. Right, I'm loading up the page now. Oh, Maybe it did work. Oh, it did work. That's fine. It's just my laptop being try and choose the right word. I can't choose the right word without swearing, so I'm not going to say it. I've lost the stream. Nuclear Death, hello. How are you, buddy? Oh god, I hope people didn't lose loads of work when the server restarted. That would be so frustrating. My laptop's trying to load 2 different pages at the same time at the moment, guys. You'll have to bear with me on that one. In the meantime, I'm going to call the elevator and go downstairs. Again, this is a very, very clever system. Yeah, it definitely needs to be 2 wide. 1 wide isn't enough. I might choose a different type of floor, though. Oh, why is my laptop such a horrible piece of technology? It is foul. I hate it. The day I get dual monitor and don't need to use my laptop to monitor chat will be a very, very happy day indeed. I was talking about my donation page a little while ago, wasn't I? Yes, my donation page. Minimum of £5. You get to write a message on the screen. Donators will also be entered into their own giveaway draw at the end of the stream. I don't want to do it as the person who's donated the most in that stream, because I don't want you guys just throwing money thinking, you know, I'm going to win, because that's not exactly fair, is it? You're best off spending your money on yourself, obviously. All I ask is for a little bit of money so that I can afford giveaways. Right, that page is reloaded. The one for the bot has come up. For those of you who haven't seen this automatic lift, very, very brilliantly built, apart from that little hole, but that can be fixed. By Corporal and Mac. Mac has done so much in the way of automating this base. The only thing that isn't automated at the moment that I'm aware of is the hangar doors. They do open via that sensor when a small ship's nearby, but not when a person or a large ship is nearby. Okay, so I'm just reading through the commands for this. Okay. Okay. This is almost like Moobot. Right. Yeah, I really don't get the point thing. Neither do I right now. It looks like you buy raffle tickets with your points. Q meets the Doctor. Hello. That's an awesome name, by the way. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Corporal, do I need to make Game Over Bot a moderator in my chat? Oh, there you go, Jack. You've got a point now. It might be just awarded over time. I'm just thinking if I sign in, or register at least, could I set up things without having to use commands? Okay, sorry guys, this isn't very entertaining at the moment. Yes, I have 1 point. If it over time, why don't I have more? Because I watch all the time. It's only started tonight. If you attach links via commands, yes. Right. Hang on, I've got way too many tabs open on my laptop right now. Let me close a couple down. Yeah, it's only just started. So, do you just have to be in the stream? Or... like, how many do I have? So, Corporal has 8 points. I only have 3. How do I only have 3? I am on the subscriber spreadsheet, so I get double point. Oh, you little cheat. I see how it is. I see. Okay, Corporal, I'm going to start asking the questions out loud now, because I'm looking at the commands. So I can change the number of points that is given to a person. Can I change what length of time they have to be in for that to be the case? I can sub donators so they get more points. Okay, that'll be cool. How do I do that? Might need your help with some of these. Right, there's a betting pool. I don't think I'll be encouraging betting in my stream. There's an auction using the ! sub command. Isn't that just if someone subs to me? There isn't even something for an ! sub command. Let me put it in here and see what happens. Death needs to be accepted. Oh, shoot, sorry. Yep, death. All over it, buddy. Sorry about that. No, not you, Jack. So if I do ! sub, right. Admin add sub is to add a user to the subs database. So guys, if you donate, you will be added to the subs database, which means you'll score more loyalty points. Admin payout. Let me do that. Do I have to put a number in? Is it asking for a number? God, I feel so stupid when I'm learning to use this. Okay, so if I do admin payout, say 10. It's not coming up with... Oh, there we go. New payout amount 10. Right. So now I want to do it for every... admin... interval 30. So that should change. So for every 30 minutes you score 10 points. Yeah, so every 3 minutes you get a point. That 10 per 30 minutes, yeah. Awesome. Okay. We will be starting Space Engineers at some point, guys. I might even change the title to Game Over Bot Setup. Right. It will only pay out every 30 minutes. Yes. So guys, you need to be in the channel for 30 minutes to earn 10 points. So now if I want to check someone's points, so for example, I want to check Jack's points. So I'm going to go exclamation mark 1 up space Jack da bruv ting. Yes, Corporal is helping me set up the loyalty points. So I'm sure at some point Game Over Bot is going to come up and tell me. There's a lot of high bandwidth stuff I'm using tonight, guys. No wonder my laptop's struggling. Right, now it hasn't shown me. Oh, okay. If possible, you should make sure it's only giving points to people who have followed you, otherwise the list will get full of people who may only stop by once. That's also a good point. Can we set that up, Corporal? Because eventually I'd like to have one for followers and one for subs. So there's an internal sub list. Is there another type of... I suppose I can promote people if they're following. I'd like it if this was all done automatically though. So if someone clicks follow, it automatically does it. It's a basic bot that is closed source, it just does what it does. Okay. I might scout around in the future then and see what other options there are. I mean, it's a good starter. It's a good starter. Don't get me wrong. It is a good starter. Oh, I have an email. Darth Andrea is now following me on Twitch. Thank you very much for the follow, Andrea. Hopefully those taxes get sorted soon also. Luckily, I mean, I've never filled out taxes, but I've had to do difficult maths equations, so I know how annoying that kind of thing can be. It's not even close to being similar, I know, but you know. So what else can I do? Okay. Like I said, DeepBot allows more functionality, but that's $10, but it is a good bot. Yeah, again, I'll need donations for that. I need to refresh my browser again. So well, I don't care about my points, because obviously I'm not going to be in with a chance of winning. And thinking about it, it doesn't matter if there's someone who turns up, stays for only half an hour and gets the points, because the raffle's only going to be run at the end of the stream. So really it's only people who've stayed in the stream from the start to the end who are going to benefit. Anyone else who's joined sort of halfway through and gone to the end, they'll still have a chance of winning, don't get me wrong, but it won't be as high. And quite rightly so. It shouldn't be as high, their chance of winning. It's all in the accountant's hands now. I just faxed her all the documents. I'm tired of working out 10-digit sums. That's what accountants are for. That is exactly what they are for. Even I know that. Someone's doing something. I can hear welding. It's close to where I am. I think it's through... Oh, it might... Oh, it's Total. He's doing the walls. Awesome. Thank you, Total. That's very, very helpful. Where's the door? There's the door. Do you know what? I've done it again, guys. I actually wanted to go see what Total's doing now. Put that way. Oh, yes. Now, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I am talking about. And then we can put sensors on the roof to detect when vehicles are coming down here to run our traffic light system, which I actually need to talk to you about, Corporal. I need to tell you about our traffic light system. Interior plates, construction components, and small steel tubes. So, interior plate. Not that many. Let's just take 200. Okay, I have 71 followers on Twitch, so I am 29 away from meeting the first criteria, which is going to let me do game giveaways. So thank you very much, guys. We're so nearly there. I need a few more followers on my YouTube channel as well. I actually have another new follower. Let's find out who that is, shall we? Small steel tube. Hasn't come up on my screen. Annoying. Very annoying. Need your monitors. Just need your monitors. Sherman said he might sneak on tonight, and to be honest, even once I finish streaming, I might stick around on the server for a little bit. I feel less pressure to actually build and do stuff, then I can just hang around, see what anyone else is up to, see if I can help out at all. Seems like fun. Whoa, okie dokie. Right. So you guys should be accumulating points now. As for giveaways, I've no idea what kind of things to be giving away. Oh, this looks really cool now. Apart from that hole. Why is there a hole in the middle of our floor, guys? Why? Because you know I'm going to fall down it. I am the person who falls down holes. Wow, my laptop hates me. I might need to restart it. In which case, all chat will, from my end will go quiet. Oh, I've lost connection. That's why. That's even worse. Interior plates. Ow. Swear to... One more time. Oh, you've done it. In that case, steel plates. This is something clever, look. If I throw this stuff in... This is going well. Still haven't got a connection from my laptop, so screw my laptop. Right. Oh, he's done it. Total, we need to fix this hole, buddy. Let's just set this up first. There we go. So that shut stuff, there we go. Yes, Corporal, I will try building a door momentarily. Honestly. Construction components. Where's the exit? Let me out. Okay, now go for it. Go mental, buddy. So all of these just need construction components. Yeah. And then we'll have ourselves a completed floor. Right, it's finally reloading. Oh, these ones need metal grids too. Well, that one does. Yay, I got the chat back. Dat cam though, Craigasm. Hey? Kinda glad I managed to dig out that old camera. Is there a floor under there? No. That has to be gone at some point. I think here actually is a good place for that junction I was talking about. It's not quite halfway, but it's where the floor style changes, so you might as well do that. Looks good, man. Oh, thank you. If I could make the person sitting in front of it look better, then believe me, I would. What does it mean because you've put one up to me? Jack, I was trying to check how many points you had. And apparently it doesn't work that way. You do it like this instead. So whatever I put up, was it I put one up? Yeah. You change that now. Yeah, I've got 14 points, guys. Take that. Ha 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 ha. Right, guys, there's a chance that I'll be disappearing offline for a second or two. But don't panic, I will be back. I just need to have the hub reset so that it works properly. Before I do that, I'm going to put my stuff back in this cargo container. Send it off to where it needs to be. I take it these are full, which is why they're there. Either that or there's not cargo containers for them yet, which is also fine, of course. I'm going to take a seat. So yeah, there's a very good chance that I could disappear for a bit. Jack, that's not how it works. Jack, do exclamation mark Majeffries again. And then it will tell you how many points you've got. And just before I disappear, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say Corporal Restart, Darth Andrea, Death, Akame, Game Over Bot, which I should probably promote to a mod thinking about it. Hat the Jack, Jack the Bruvting, Mac, Non-Soul, Passing Lurker, Q Meets the Doctor, Scoutman, Star Driver, and Total Mark. I expect to see you all here again in 5 to 10 to 15 minutes time. Once the hub's been restarted. I'm going to restart my laptop whilst that's going on as well, because it needs me to do an update anyway, so I'll be doing that. So bear with me, guys. I will be back very, very shortly. Stay in the chat. I'll try and stay in the chat if I can as well, whilst it's all being done. Jack, you've got 13 points. Yes. Not quite as many as... Hang on, did I have 14 points? Yeah. So yeah, guys, stay in the chat, talk amongst yourselves, decide if you want to join the game or not, because if you want to join the game, you're more than welcome to do so. If you don't want to join the game, then also that's absolutely fine. One last thing I want to do very, very quickly before I go is set it up so that when I start my laptop up and go onto the internet, excuse me, guys. There we go. Okay. So I will be back in a very, very short while. Stay in the chat, talk amongst yourselves, have a good time, and I will be back shortly.